peptides or something for the digestive. Okay, so the renal, first of all, we can get rid of the renal capsule because the slide does not have it. Isn't that nice? It does, however, have the cortex versus the medulla. What we're looking at right now is pretty much all cortex. If I start scanning down this way, it gets decidedly lighter. This is medulla, cortex. The other way is that up in the cortex you're going to have all these darker staining circles, so it kind of looks polka dot. That's definitely cortex. Now, we're going to get closer in. Those darker staining areas are the renal corpuscle. So that's how we know that we're up there. Let me get. Okay. So here we're looking at the cortex in high magnification. So inside the dark staining region is the glomerulus. These cells here that make up the boundary, that's the glomerular capsule or the Bowman's capsule. Then the only other thing they want you to be able to find is the proximal versus the distal convoluted tubules. Now, there's two different ways to tell the difference. One is to remember that the distal convoluted tubule should be right near the top of the Bowman's capsule, so it should be these guys up here. The other thing is that most of what you're going to see always is going to be proximal convoluted tubules. Mostly. Most of the convoluted the proximals will also look furry inside because the PCT folds into microvilles and the distal does not. So you can see that some of these look a little furry inside. It looks like there's stuff. So all of these would be PCT, and these solid dark ones are the DCT.
Could you point to it again?
So here's some DCT. These would be PCT that I can see all the stuff within. We can even get closer in and probably see those differences a little better if we're lucky. Yeah, so you can see real clearly here is DCT, and then you can see how it starts to look furry inside. All of that is PCT. So I was wrong actually. Now that we get closer in, this one's also PCT. PCT. PCT, this is the only DCT I see. Okay? It's the trickiest thing. Okay?
You probably have to show it on that magnification in order
to get it close enough.
Okay.
But you can see real nicely. Oops, the glomerulus here, all the stuff in the back.